Hello, I hope you're well. Sorry it's been a while, I'm just going straight in with another video. I have my reasons why there's been a delay, but I am bringing you all the new books I've got recently. There's only a few this time, I'm restricting myself. And my current reads, I'm just going straight in with the ones, actually no, I'll go with the new books I'm reading first, so let's move this out of the way. Just to say I got a load of Kindle books because I'm just obsessed with the offers that are on, but I only have 3 in-person physical copies. And this one, I thought I'd treat myself because I recently got a new job. And I was like, okay, I am going to spoil myself. I'm going to get a brand new book. And I rarely buy hardcovers. And it's a small hardcover because I'm very particular about the ones I buy. I saw this one, The Coast Road by Murrin. And it's basically set in Ireland and it follows family drama. That's all I know, but I'm looking forward to reading this when I do. Second is this. It is Butter by Asako Yuzuki, and I've been after this for a while. It's very different than anything I would be interested in, but it's got some good reviews, and I got a free pin badge as well when I bought it from Foyles in London, so looking forward to that one. And then finally, this was actually a freebie, and it was at my local community centre when I went to vote, and it is War and Peace by Leo Tolstoy. This one, I am not in a rush to read this. You can see this is a big boy, and I want to be in the right headspace for this because is it ever this serious? Maybe. We'll see what he has to say about this. But that is all the new books I got recently as well as the Kindle ones. But now let's go into my current reads. There are a few, and it's a whole mixed bunch. But I'm going to my reasonings because there are a few I need to get read by mid-June. I was really struggling with what order to put these books in, but I think I've got something now. A lot of these, I realised I've just got bored with them because they just aren't my cup of tea, but I wanted to read them off the back of some videos, hence some of them being delayed, which explains this, What I'd Rather Not Think About by Jente Posthuma. You would have seen this in my previous International Book Prize personal shortlist. I think this has since made the actual shortlist, as well as He Again Bugs the Details. There is another book I got called White Nights, I think, by Ursula Hanek. You can literally see I'm halfway through. That was a month ago and we're now in mid-May, so I do want to finish this. It is literally, it's full of vignettes, so they're like a page long of what's going on, but I cannot relate to this at all. It's very difficult, very interesting style of writing, but just not something I'm totally interested in, so there's that one. But I have set myself the challenge of reading the Women's Prize for Fiction 2024 shortlist, so there are 6 amazing new novels that I'm actually on my second one, which I will show you in a minute, but the first one I read, which will be in my, I guess you could say, May roundup of reads, so a little sneak peek, is Restless, Dolly, Maunder by Kate Grenville. Judging by the book's cover, which you shouldn't do, this, oh my goodness, I would never have picked this up, but this is absolutely gorgeous. I will not say anything more on this, but it is a beautiful work of fiction. I'll leave that there. And the second one I'm reading, and nearly finished, which I hope to finish today, is Claire Kilroy's Soldier Sailor. Ooh, I've got about 20 pages left. I was reading this till late last night. I was like, I need to sleep. And it deals with some very heavy topics compared to that one I just showed you, with postnatal depression mostly as that there. Also other things as well, like there are some funny moments, some happy moments, but also how do you navigate those two? And she has just captured it so well. And yeah, I won't go into that one too much, but wow, it is incredible. And then you'll see these have all been library books so far, these ones I'm currently reading of the Women's Prize, because I was like, I don't need to fill my bookcase anymore. I can just return these back whenever I want to. So I managed to get another 2, and then I'm waiting on another 2 to come in. But the other ones I can read after I finished Soldier Sailor is Isabel Hammad's Enter Ghost. Again, would never have picked up something like this, but it seems super relevant to everything that's going on right now in the world. But it's set in London, has the arts, that's all I know about it, and I won't botch it a bit more. But I then have The Wren by Anne Enright. Again, would never have picked up something like this, but I'm prepared to be surprised. So they're all 4 I have so far, and then I'm of course waiting for, I think one of them's called Brotherless Night and River East, River West. But yeah, making my way through those so far, really enjoying them, really surprised at times, but worth the list. You may be very surprised at the current reads I have on. It just shows you how bored I get of some books. I have DNF'd a few as well, which will be in my April roundup of books, depending on which of these videos has gone first. I'm also halfway through this. It is Bernardine Evaristo's Mr. Loverman, which is actually coming out on the BBC later this year, I think, in 2024. Really looking forward to this. I've actually listened to this pretty much as an audiobook, and it is friggin' phenomenal. The guy who does it, so funny. It follows a guy called Barrington, and then his secret lover, I guess, Morris. I think I've got that right. Yeah, I have. And just dealing with everything, all the goings on there. It's super funny, super witty. And basically, how does he navigate hiding his gay identity from his wife and everyone else? And it's set in London, and I love those kinds of books. So yeah, halfway through, I'm tempted just to continue with the audiobook when I'm out on a walk because it is that good. And then this is my Kindle. It's a gorgeous cover and nice green, but I've currently got Jaded by Ela Lee. That one, I think it's been a really quick read so far. I think I'm like 40% through or something. And like, this girl's been abused at her work, but she doesn't really know what happened. She's trying to piece together what happened, navigating through those. But because I have so many difficult books on the go, I thought I'd take a break from that one. But I also have a non-fiction piece on at the same time. I think it's called $1 Billion Loser. I can't remember the person who wrote it, but it's about WeWork's founder and basically the rise and fall demise of him since there, because it was all in the news a few months ago. So I'm getting through that because I want to introduce a few more non-fiction pieces I am successfully doing after the recent success of one book I read in my April roundup, so you will see that. And I think I've got 2 more. They're both hardbacks. This one I've taken the dust cover off, but I'll put it on screen. It is Every Move You Make by C.L. Taylor. It is a crime thriller novel, and it's actually inspired by her time when she was stalked by a crazy ex-boyfriend. It follows, I think it's 5, maybe 6 friends who have previously been stalked or are being stalked, and the police basically have done all they can, and there's only so much that they can do now, and they're taking it into their own hands, and they are now stalking their stalkers. So it's a very interesting concept. I was intrigued, I think, from like their very short chapters from chapter 3, because I was like, okay, I did not see that coming at all. It was quite scary and eerie as well. I started it like, I think 11 o'clock at night, and I was obsessed. I think I've read 1 or 2 of her books before, and this is just, it's good. This final one, I've kind of started it, but I can easily go back and restart it. It's gorgeous. It is David Nicholls, You Are Here. This one, I'm pretty annoyed. I pre-ordered it on Amazon because I was so excited, but the cover is a cheapy version compared to everything I've seen everywhere else, like in, I think it's the Works, Waterstones, maybe Tesco, where like this bit where You Are Here, it actually opens up, so it's like a hole, and then when you open it up, it's literally like the inside of the map. Anyhow, I've got this, and it follows 2 people, man and woman, kind of similar to One Day, I guess, but at different points in their lives. And I feel this is going to just give me the same vibe that you expect from David Nicholls and not be disappointed. Maybe a budding romance and what it means to be an adult navigating this messy world. Really enjoyed it, even though I'm like 30 pages in. But I suspect I might restart it just because of all the other books I have on the go at the minute. But yeah, that is my roundup of all the current books I have on the go at the minute, and new books. Apart from that Leo Tolstoy one, I am not going to be reading that anytime soon. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, give it a like, hit subscribe. It would be great to have you here. Drop a comment. I like chatting to you guys. And thank you so much for all your support so far. I look forward to seeing you in my future videos. Bye.